Hey guys, what is going on? It is me, BakuriBox12 here, and welcome back to another Realm of the Mad God video. Today I wanted to talk about something that isn't big by any means, nothing huge, but I do think that it carries more significance than perhaps it's given credit for in the grand scheme. And that's the Oryx Statue. For anyone who doesn't know about this legendary Easter egg, if you go into your vault and head to the far right, you will see some platforms hanging in the black abyss that you can teleport across, and at the very end of it you will find a small island with a mossy statue of Oryx sitting in the middle. It doesn't do anything, there's no fanfare, no text prompt, nothing. It just simply exists. And you might be wondering to yourself, well, what kind of significance could that have aside from maybe some lore implications? And you're not wrong in thinking that, but there are a couple of reasons why I wanted to talk about that today. First, this is something that I personally love to see in video games. It's a type of game design philosophy that I always try to go out of my way to support when I can because it almost always enriches the experience. It's something I remember. And from the perspective of a developer, they didn't have to put it in there. The game would have been completely serviceable without it in it. As I said, it has no function, yet still they decided to add it in, to code it and everything. Why? Because someone might find it, and it might make them smile. And that's all the motivation that developer needs. Those are the people I want to support, the people who care about what they're making, the people who show real effort in their product. Also, the statue itself is just cool. Kind of gets your wheels turning when you see it. Makes you ask questions. Why is it here? What's it doing? Why is it so big? Why is this island even here? What is the vault then? Is it going to come alive and attack me? What does it all mean? These are all questions that might race through your mind when you see it for the first time. And to me, that is a huge part of what video games are about, using your imagination. Since I'm an adult now, I have to remind myself a lot that video games used to feel way different when I was a kid, with a rampant imagination. We didn't think of it in such objective terms as coding an environment with collision detection, controls. It was simply an experience that you took as is, and it can make moments like this, where you find a mysterious stone statue, all the more impactful. But the main reason why I bring it up is because I see it as a huge opportunity to incorporate this into more gameplay. We have actually seen more of these Easter eggs pop up over the years. The hot springs in the top left-hand corner of the Nexus, the summer beach coves you can hide in, or even things like the beer god I would actually consider to be a form of an Easter egg, especially how it used to behave, where you needed the beer slurp in order to detect it. If you had that pet equipped, and you happened to be near the invisible beer god, an exclamation point would go above the beer slurp's head, it would start moving around, and if you got close enough, it would activate the beer god, and then you got a cool surprise fight on your hand. It's almost like running into a classic RPG random encounter. Probably the best example of an Easter egg being used in gameplay, though, is the secret switch in the Shatters. This is almost a one-to-one recreation of the Oryx statue, but you teleport across these single broken platforms, and at the very end you have a bigger but still small platform with a stone statue in it, in this case, the secret switch. And by destroying it, you no longer have to go after third switch. This is a case where an Easter egg actually affects gameplay. Positively, no less. I think that Realm could really benefit from having more moments like this. I'm not saying just to incorporate random teleport paths all over the game. Maybe a couple more here and there would be cool, but even something more conventional, like a full-on Legend of Zelda crack in the wall, break it with a bomb kind of thing. And on the other side, whoa, it's a thing. Similar to the occurrence of treasure rooms. I think it would be very interesting if dungeons had a random chance of a hidden shortcut to the boss being present. The graphic would be ever so slightly off to differentiate it from the regular tiles, but if you're a keen player and it just so happens to catch your eye, you might notice that something's up, go check it out, and lo and behold, you've got a secret on your hands. Dungeons like the Lost Halls would benefit from this especially. In fact, I would love it if the halls itself, or Oryx's Sanctuary or whatever, had a similar room to the Oryx statue. I feel like those places have the richest lore of all, and should probably have some more secrets to them. The only problem with Easter eggs in a big multiplayer game like this is that once one person knows about it, everyone knows about it, and then it's not really a secret anymore. So it kind of loses its power in that sense. But when it comes down to it, to me, when I see that Oryx statue, that is the soul of Realm of the Mad God. That is the developers telling you, we care about this, and I don't want that to ever go away. I think it's an important part of Realm's history and present that we need to preserve. And I think having all these things like the Nest Tea Room referencing the Mad Lab, Esben in the Void, Daichi in the Hand of Zil, these are things that elevate Realm to being more than the sum of its parts. And I hope it always continues in that direction. Or to some, maybe it is just a statue. To each his own. In any case, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, don't forget to check out the next episode whenever I post it, which will probably be soon. Alright? See ya.